Welcome to the grounds of Carleton University in Ottawa for the 2023 U18 Women's Football Championships. I'm Brett Bonesteel alongside Nadia Ducouré. Welcome aboard. We've got a big gold medal matchup coming up between Team Alberta and Team Quebec. And Nadia, the folks at home are wondering, how did these two teams get here today?
Oh, I saw the last game at TD Place, the Alberta playing, and I can tell you they are physical. That's one thing that I can retain from that team for sure.
So Quebec and Alberta both undefeated heading into today's matchup. If you take a look at the graphic, 2-0 in the semifinals. Quebec got by Saskatchewan 60-0, and Alberta over Ontario 63-29. So Alberta's only allowed 6 points thus far, Nadia. That could potentially be a difference maker here today.
It might be, yes. The defense of Alberta for sure can be a difference. And as you can see, there is a lot of point in offense too.
So the game will be coming up after the break. You're watching the 2023 U18 Canadian Women's Football Championships.
At Carleton University. It's the gold medal final between Team Quebec and Team Alberta. Dan Mooney alongside Coach Ron Raymond, and quality control for the Ottawa Red Blacks offense, Nadia Ducouré. She joins us in the booth, and this, there could not be a better gold medal game in this 2023 National Championships than these two teams.
Yeah, when you look at this team from Team Alberta, you're defending gold medal team from last season. And when it boils down to, Team Quebec didn't play in the tournament last year, but they came in and in the first game absolutely put 90 points on the board against New Brunswick, who had 72. And in their second game, Team Quebec won 63-29 against a pretty good Saskatchewan team. But when it boils down, Dan, we look at today's game, I see it more as Team Alberta's defense against the offense for Team Quebec, who is led by number 1, Frédéric Marneau. You want to keep an eye out on Frédéric Marneau today. She's just been absolutely outstanding on offense.
Yeah, Nadia, 730 yards rushing in 2 games with 16 touchdowns. Pretty impressive.
Oh, yes, I've seen that. And the comment was like, yeah, 500 yards.
That was the first game.
Yes, I was like, woohoo, it's going to be nice.
Frédéric Marneau, she'll be wearing number 1. She's the one to watch. A couple of great running backs for Team Alberta. Sidani Bowers and Rahima Holaki have really carried the load offensively for Team Alberta.
Yeah, you want to keep an eye on number 4 here for on offense, Team Alberta. Rahima Holaki, outstanding. And also on defense, keep an eye on number 43, Charlie-Anna Ware, absolutely having a great defensive play here for Team Alberta.
Emily Ubar going around the left side, finally wrapped up around the 41-yard line. Or make that the 42. It'll be first down, 10 yards to go for Quebec.
Yeah, Team Quebec led by their quarterback, Frédéric Monod, who had, I believe it was 10 touchdowns in the first game against Team New Brunswick. And also for Team Quebec, keep an eye out for the running game for Team Quebec. I don't have her.
Olivia Baudry, number 33.
That's it, Olivia Baudry, number 33. And they use her sparingly throughout the game, where she plays also defense, and then she'll come in and play running back.
Frédéric Monod in the shotgun. Wide receivers Hubert and Jade Cleroux. Flanked wide right, there's the shot, and Cleroux was looking upfield before she actually got the football.
Yeah.
It goes incomplete, second down.
Yes, she was already gone before the ball was caught.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Frédéric Monod looking over the Alberta defense, looking to the Quebec bench for some instruction. Takes the snap. Takes off up the left side. Frédéric Monod has the first down. Stays on her feet, lunges forward. And a great tackle there from Team Alberta's number 43, Charlie-Anna Ware. Boy, has she had a great tournament.
Oh, absolutely. And you see right away the strategy, Team Quebec spreading out the offense. And if you are new to 6-on-6 women's football, you're going to notice the field is still 110 yards in length, but it goes from the top of the numbers to the other side's top of the numbers, and the hash marks are 13 yards in from the top of the numbers.
And it's coming back. Holding the call. So it will be second down repeated, 20 yards to go for Team Quebec.
And you notice on that first drive, they spread out two receivers to the right, and Charlie-Anna Ware playing the box and also playing the receivers a bit to the left, the right of Frédéric Monod.
Monod takes the snap, high, throws to the outside, complete to Emily Hubert, and she picks up 10, but it's not going to be nearly enough. Quebec faced with a 3rd and 10.
And the one thing we've noticed here throughout the tournament, a lot of coaches electing to really not punt the football on 3rd down. A lot of teams opting to go for it, but I don't think Team Quebec is going to take that chance here with the ball deep in their territory.
Maxime Poirier out there to kick the football away, and Sedani Bowers. And a high snap forces Poirier all the way back to her own 23. Can't get the kick away. Blocked by Charlie-Anna Ware. And Team Alberta will have first down, 10 yards to go at the Quebec 21-yard line.
Yeah. Charlie-Anna Ware right there on special team. And we always say all the time, special players play special teams. Right, Nadia? And we saw them do a great job right there on special teams.
And then to remind that you said that they don't take the chance, so they actually played it. That was a good call for.
Sarah Fagnan, number 11 at quarterback for Team Alberta, takes the shotgun, swings it out for Rahima Halaki, and she can't hang on.
And for people watching at home today, you want to pay attention to number 11 on Team Quebec. And Romane Simard from Saint-Fulgence, Quebec. Absolutely outstanding tournament. She's in on most of the tackles for teams. She had 21 tackles in the first game against Team New Brunswick. She was all over the place.
On second down, the gift is Sedani Bowers. Bowers cuts back upfield, keeps the legs going. Tough to bring her down, and she'll be about a yard shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd down.
Looking at the 1-2 punch, Nadia, for Team Alberta, they got some great running backs with number 4, Rahima Halaki. We just saw Sedani Bowers running there.
The 21, yes. I saw her on the field Wednesday. That was impressive. She actually ran the entire field just like that.
Great defense by Team Quebec. That's number 33, Olivia Baudry, stopping Rahima Halaki. And it'll be very close to a first down. They're going to opt for a measurement here to see whether or not Team Alberta maintains possession of the football. Wouldn't this be a big defensive stand if they're able to hold them?
To hold them on 3rd, and we just said that sometimes they go for it. That's what it is right now. Do they have it?
They're close.
They're very close.
They needed to get to around the 11.5-yard line. They are shy. Team Quebec has held them, and they get the ball back.
Yeah, and just like we saw in the game, in the other game here we played prior with Team Manitoba against Team Ontario Black, it was a defensive struggle. And you know what? In championship games, we always talk defense wins championships, and we just saw what Team Quebec did right there on defense. Great stance and giving the ball back to Frédéric Monod and the Quebec offense. But the bad news is, if there is any bad news, they're starting deep in their territory.
Oh, yes.
So Team Quebec, Frédéric Monod at quarterback. Both receivers, Jad Cleroux and Jad Cleroux has it on the outside, trying to move up very, very close to a first down. It all depends on where the officials spot the football. The gain is 11, and they'll move the sticks.
Jad Cleroux from the Boucherville in Quebec, and really having a good tournament, this tournament here with the Women's U18 National Championship. And what I like what Frédéric Monod's doing, and what the strategy for Team Quebec, they're spreading out the receivers to the far side of the field and forcing the Alberta defense to really declare their defense.
Here's Monod. Goes to the left side and forced out of bounds there by Team Alberta's number 5, JC Boucher. It'll be second and about 6, or 4 rather.
And whenever you have a running quarterback like Frédéric Monod, it really makes it really hard for the linebackers to spy, right, Nadia?
Yes, it's hard to read. Is she going to throw? Is she going to run? So it makes a lot of possibility right there.
Second down, long 3, short 4. Monod discussing things with her offensive line. Goes back into the shotgun. Monod throws that one out. Cleroux can't grab it, and it'll be third down once again.
So one of my things as a quarterback coach, what I always like to see our quarterbacks do is set their feet. And when you saw Monod throw that football, she never really turned around to set her feet to get velocity on that ball. As you can see on the replay, she gets the ball from center, turns around, but really never loaded her base to throw that football, right, Nadia?
Yeah, she took it, she threw it. She doesn't waste sometimes.
Maxime Poirier gets the kick away, and it will go with a return. Here's Sedani Bowers, loses the football. It's still loose. Finally, Team Alberta able to jump on it, and they'll have a first down at their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, special teams, 1/3 of football, right, Nadia? And every time we talk about special teams, we're talking about special players. And right there, the one thing on a punt like that, I know this, you never like to see the returners let it bounce, right? You wanted to catch them full there, but Sedani Bowers was way off, but they did a good job recovering the ball.
Oh, for sure. As you can see right now, like everybody has the way to jump on the ball, which is great.
Halaki into the secondary, bursts through. Rahima Halaki is going to score. It is a 64-yard touchdown, and Alberta's on the board first.
Yeah, Rahima Halaki really taking off where she left off at TD Place on Wednesday in the power run game. And again, we talked about the two running backs for Team Alberta. Number 4, Rahima Halaki, and she really demonstrated right there her ability to slice through the offensive line and scampered for the rest for the touchdown.
The touchdown coming at the 5:12 mark. Sophia Piast puts it through. It's 8-0 for Quebec.
The one thing, though, we look from Team Quebec is the first game when they played Team New Brunswick, we saw a lot of Olivia Baudry, because Olivia Baudry's playing a lot of defense, but they did bring her as a running back at some point. It'll be interesting to see at what time head coach for Team Quebec, Sadia Ashraf, is going to be trying to incorporate her into the run game.
8-0. Alberta in front on a big blast, and that's the thing that Team Quebec has to really be careful of, and those are the quick bursts. And there's Halaki getting into the secondary, and once she got into the secondary, there was nobody that was going to catch her.
And as you can see, it's like a souvenir that you see a couple of days before, right?
There's the kick, taken by Emily Hubert. Emily Hubert gets through. She's going. She's got Pias to beat. Pias brings her down at the 40. And Team Quebec with great field position to start this next possession.
Yeah, Sophia Pias from Henry Wise Wood Warriors in Calgary, Alberta. And the kicker is normally your last line of defense when it comes to the punt return, the kickoff return right there, and she displayed a saving ability of a touchdown there, and good job by Pias to really get the ball for Team Quebec only on their 40-yard line for Team Alberta.
The importance to have tackling drills for everyone, even for the kickers.
Oh, absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Timeout called by Team Alberta, and interesting, they wanted to get number 12, Lillian Watkinson, in there on this defensive set. Maybe the coaching staff saw something that they know what's coming.
Now, if you're Team Quebec in this situation here with 6:21 left, no reason to panic. It's only 8-0. It's still early in the game, and you're still trying to decide your strategy. You know, with Frédéric Monod at quarterback, you know, you can run the ball, you can pass the ball. They have all the tools necessary.
And Maxime Poirier in there throwing, and had Jade Cleroux with Watkinson right on her defending, and Cleroux unable to hang on. It'll be second down.
Yeah, with Maxime Poirier down. So I wonder if Frédéric Monod is being attended to, I believe, in the tent area. So hopefully she'll be able to come back into the game.
On second down, the throw over the middle. Cleroux has it, and brought down by Watkinson after a pickup of 17 yards and a big Quebec first down.
Yeah, great play there by Maxime Poirier. And it was just a post pattern over the middle. And you can see she secures the ball, throws a nice strike over the middle. And Jade Cleroux, I believe that was number 7, Jade Cleroux with the reception, giving the Team Quebec a first down.
Maxime Poirier, the shotgun to give to Cleroux around the left side. Held up there by J.C. Boucher and forced out of bounds after a pickup of about 2 yards.
Yeah, the one thing you'd like to see, right, Nadia, whenever you're running with the football, she never really had a good possession of the football. You want to secure that football because someone come in and strip it, so you want, as they say, high and tight all the time, right?
Oh yes, protecting that football is a field position sport, so protecting football is the priority.
2nd and 7. Poirier flagged down at the line of scrimmage. The pass over the middle on the post pattern for Cleroux, knocked away by Watkinson, and it'll be third down.
Yeah, nice play defensively by Team Alberta. I didn't see exactly the number, but it was just enough to screen the eyes of the intended receiver, and you saw right there, it was just enough to distract the intended receiver, bringing a 2nd and 8 situation.
Offside Quebec, that penalty is declined.
Offside Quebec is declined. It'll be third down and 7. And I don't think you'll see Quebec kick it away here. Deep enough in Alberta's territory. Might as well try and get the first down.
I'm gonna go for it. Third down.
High snap. Cleroux brings it down, throws it to the outside, and Cleroux had a chance, but too many hands in the way, and Quebec gives the ball up on down.
You know what? Good job by the quarterback, Maxime Poirier, really thrown into action right here, and nice throw, Nadia, and it was just, unfortunately, there was too many defenders there.
She tried to catch the corner right there, and yeah, too many defenders. Was hard, and I'm pretty sure the sun has something as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point too. The sun right in her eyes.
Sarah Fagnan The give to Sedani Bowers. Bowers finds the hole, breaks a couple of tackles, and picks up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, Alicia Pouliot, les Panthères d'école secondaire Veilleux, Saint-Odilon, Quebec, with a nice tackle right there, and leaving a 2nd and 5 situation.
Team Alberta move the football so effectively along the ground, and Sarah Fagnan can throw it too. She sets up, throws it over the middle, looking for Piast, and the other number 8, Alicia Pouliot, got in the way of that one to break it up. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, good job there by Team Quebec on defense to force a 3rd and 5 situation, going over the middle, but great coverage, right, Nadia?
Oh,
from
yes.
Team Quebec.
For sure. Like, if she didn't get the last tackle, as you said, she will gone, right?
Oh,
we already know.
And that's the importance of the safety in line of the last line of defense.
Sophia Piast, the punt, taken by Hubert. Emily Hubert breaks a couple of tackles and gets to the Team Alberta 40-yard line. There is a flag down. Not sure what the indication is. It's an illegal block.
I think so. I saw a hand in the back, so it should be.
That's the call.
I saw a hand. Yeah, it's kind of hard when the play goes everywhere, right? So we need to make sure we're in the sense of the play.
The referee is Lori Tursky. She made the call. She's from Manitoba. The umpire, Craig Asiyama Yaboa from Ontario. Ottawa's Keith Walters is the back umpire. Stephen King from Ottawa as well, the line judge, and Pascal Beaulieu, the down judge from Sherbrooke, Quebec. 1st down, 10 yards to go. They move the ball all the way back to the midfield stripe. Actually, the Alberta 54-yard line. Poirier throws to the outside and completes that one to Shana Grenier, and Grenier picks up about 8. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Shana Grenier des Loups, les Loups du Cudier Antoine Labelle, Laval, Quebec, with a nice, beautiful reception and picking up 9 yards on the play. And nice job by Maxime Poirier, really coming in and delivering a strike.
And throwing the ball.
All kinds of movement. Offside called against Quebec. Grenier makes the reception, but it's coming back.
So looking at Team Quebec's strategy or an offense, you can see they're trying to get away from number 43, Charlie Anna Ware, who's been all over the defense this entire tournament, and you can see the strategy is get the ball away from the linebacker core, and there's Charlie Anna Ware rallying to the ball. What an outstanding player she is, but nice job by Team Quebec.
This is the sport, right? Tactic. So you look at the other team and you find the weakness.
They move the ball all the way back to the Alberta 52-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, repeated, about 7 to go. Frederic Morneau back in the ball game. Grenier makes the reception, but can't get outside Charlie Anna Ware there to make the stop. It'll be 3rd down for Quebec.
Yeah, they're really spreading the ball around, and really, you can see the game plan from Team Quebec is try to stay away from the box, the running game, because with the linebacker core, the way Alberta plays, you'll notice they keep one nose guard in front of the center. They have 3 linebackers, and they normally keep 2 safeties back, and they're doing a good job spreading the ball around.
Morneau throws, completes it to Emily Hubert. Hubert has the 1st down, plus about 6 or 7 more. The pickup is 12, and they'll move the sticks there to make the stop for Team Alberta number 87, Acacia Weiss.
And as they say, right, Nadia, get those yak yards right after reception.
That's awesome. Like, this is the one that we call at training. Like, you catch and then you continue. You don't never finish.
Third 1st down for Team Quebec so far in this first quarter, minute 20 left. Morneau taking off around the left side, gets past Charlie Allen Ware and picks up 15 on the play and another Quebec first down.
Yeah, Frederic Monod back in the game, and back what she's doing really well, and that is running the football, and in a wildcat sort of situation. And with 6-on-6 on the field, there's more running room for the running back in that situation.
You have a lot of space, a lot of hole everywhere that she can pass.
Marneau out of the shotgun. Really not much she can do with Charlie Anna Ware directly in front of her. She steps out of bounds after a pickup of 2 yards.
Yeah, Team Quebec's got to find a way to really get away from 43 on defense, because Charlie Anna Ware has been probably involved in 70% of all the plays on defense, and that's a strategy you probably want to exercise here moving forward. Try to get away from number 43 of Team Alberta.
Might think about getting to the wide side. High snap. Marneau brings it down, throws, completes it to Grenier. She is into the end zone for the touchdown.
Beautiful execution here by Team Quebec. And what's really nice about this drive, Nadia, is how they spread it around, run to the right, pass to the left, and then strike it over the middle for a touchdown. Team Quebec using all their weapons, using all their players on offense.
And having multi-discipline quarterback like this allows you to have high snaps and then having a solution after that too, right?
Oh,
You're not going to put it on the floor, just continue and then run.
And you know when you get a high snap, recompose yourself to really...
Grenier puts it through. We're tied at 8 with 31.6 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. We got a football game here, kids.
Well, absolutely. And Nadia, we've seen all week Team Alberta, Team Quebec, outstanding football players on both teams, great coaching staffs, and it looks like they both got their teams ready to play here today.
Oh, for sure. They have time to do that. So, as you said, for the second line, like the linebacker, where like they put 3 instead of 2 and have it less D-line, like that they can contain if the quarterback runs. So yeah, they get ready, right? It's a very important day for them. So.
And just the second touchdown the Team Alberta has given up in the entire tournament.
That's a great point.
Another point.
And the first one wasn't even against the defense. It was a pick-6 going the other way.
That's right. So Maxime Poirier kicks the ball away. Sidani Bowers fields it at the 10. She'll start up with lots of room. Bowers cutting up the middle, finally wrapped up. Guess who? Romain Simon there to make the shoestring tackle, and Team Alberta starts at their own 37.
Yeah, we didn't mention the 11 that Romain Simon much on defense. That's because Team Alberta really working away from Romain Simon, who's been having an outstanding tournament. But again, on special teams, she made a great play.
Sarah Fagnan at quarterback. The give to Sidani Bowers in the backfield. She breaks a couple of tackles, gets into the secondary, and is held up after a pickup of 14 yards. Number 8 for Quebec, Alicia Pouliot, there to make the stop, but it's a first down for Alberta.
Yeah, great job by Pouliot to really get that tackle, really to slow her down and allow the defense to come and help her, because had she not been there, Sidani Bowers would be in the end zone right now.
We already know the results, so better to catch that and keep it.
Well, and hold on and wait for help.
Wait for help. I like that.
So the end of the first quarter, it's an 8-8 ball game. These two teams don't know each other at all. Team Alberta, the defending national champion a year ago. Quebec, they haven't seen Quebec in the entire tournament other than watching on film.
Yeah, and going into this game, we dubbed it the offense of Team Quebec against the defense for Team Alberta. And you know what could be the thing at the end of this game is special teams. And with the kickoff returner like Sidani Bowers, we've seen her electric returns on some of the punt returns and kickoff returns. She could be a playmaker on special teams that makes the difference.
And conversely, Emily Hubert, number 4 for Quebec, can break it wide open quickly as well.
And Emily Hubert, from the Maraudeurs du Collège Laval, de Quebec, is having an absolute great game on the reception side of the offense, because once she catches the ball, her yak yards, she's getting a lot of yardage downfield.
Yes.
So it's first down for Team Alberta. They have the wind at their back here in the second quarter, and that may make a huge difference. Putting the ball up in the air, and Sarah Fagnan can do just that. Play action for Rahima Halaki. Runs over a couple of tackles, gets into the secondary, finally brought down by Olivia Baudry after a pickup of 15 yards. Another Alberta first down.
Yeah, Olivia Baudry, des élites du Collège Mont-Sacré-Cœur de Farnham, Quebec. Really playing both sides of the football during the tournament, and you just saw what she can do on defense here for Team Quebec.
You know that you have to be an athlete to do that.
Absolutely.
Right?
Halaki gets the call again around the left side. She's got Bowers out in front to block, and Baudry catches up with her, but not before Halaki picks up another 15 yards and a first down for Team Alberta.
Yeah, Team Quebec going to have to find a way to slow down Sidani Bowers, because they've been running this lead jet sweep the entire tournament, and they're picking up anywhere from 5 to 15 yards a pop, and right now they're on the Team Quebec 29-yard line.
She's a wonderful athlete to do like back-to-back 15 yards, right?
4 carries, 94 yards already, and a touchdown. That was for 64 yards. Fagnan throws and completes that to number 40, Lila McIntosh. And that'll be a pickup of a couple.
And what they did there, they did almost, you thought it was going to be a jet sweep with Bowers going to the right, and then they hit Lila McIntosh from Edmonton, Alberta on a nice little play.
Into the secondary once again.
Bowers rumbles her way to a first
And
down.
that's Sidani Bowers picking up another first down. The pickup is 9 on the play, and they'll move the sticks again.
Yeah, nice play by number 22, Catherine Poirier from Quebec City. Really getting into the tackle right there. And here comes Team Alberta knocking on the door.
From the 15-yard line, Fagnan swings that one out to Sophia Piast, and she's in the end zone for the touchdown. 14-8 for Team Alberta.
Impressive drive here, guys, for Team Alberta. When you're focusing on Raheem Olaki, and you're also looking for Sidani Bowers, and then they come at you with other weapons on offense. And you can see right there, number 8, Sophia Pias with the touchdown. And again, both these teams with a lot of weapons at their disposal.
And Piast will try to convert her touchdown. The kick is up, and it's good. 16-8. Alberta in the lead, and let's see what Quebec answers with.
Well, absolutely. This is like a heavyweight fight, right? And we're only into round 3 right now, and we're going to see exactly what Team Quebec does to reply here.
Watch out, we're only in the second quarter.
Second quarter, exactly. But from a talent level, Nadia, what have you seen from both of these teams here today in their development?
So first, they take care of what they have to take care of. I mean, they watch the other team, making sure they know their weakness. They making sure what they know how to do well. Like we've seen number 4 catching the ball, which is allowed number 1, which is Frédéric Morneau to throw the ball and then advance like that. That's how they actually get the first touchdown. And then the other side, it's very defensive as well. What else we saw? We saw so much in one quarter, right?
Emily Hubert picks it up at her own 25, bumps into her own block, and then is swarmed by a host of Alberta tacklers led by number 82, Callie Boucher.
Yeah, very physical game, and you can tell both teams ready to battle here today. And again, what is really impressive is the special teams of both teams showing up here, and a good return. And what I love of what number 4, Emily Hubert did right there, full blast ahead, not hesitating, and trying to run right through.
Just go.
On first down, Morneau, the give to Grenier, trying to get around the right side. Charliana Ware, they're leading the charge defensively, but also great pursuit by Elegano to keep Grenier to a pickup of just 5 yards.
Yeah, nice job there from the defense of Team Alberta to make the tackle, but Team Quebec picking up 5 yards on that carry.
Morneau, high snap, sends it out for Emily Hubert. She has the first down, a pickup of 6. And there to make the stop for Team Alberta, Emily Krause, number 7.
And what's really impressive about that, Morneau, she just took the ball, didn't hesitate, threw it right away to her intended receiver, Emily Hubert, who's having an outstanding first half here, and now Team Quebec entering the close to the Team Alberta territory.
From their own 54-yard line on first down. Breakdown in communication. Morneau goes under center, comes back into the shotgun. Morneau calls her own number, gets to the outside. Charliana Ware right there in pursuit. The pickup is 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
So just to show you how advanced Team Quebec is with their offense, what they did at the beginning we call a freeze, where they run up to the line, they stop, they get a read on the defense to see what coverage they're in. They look to the sidelines and they saw something that they really could exploit in the running game, and then she called her own number, and great job by Frédéric Morneau.
Morneau sets up, throws that one away. It goes incomplete. She wanted to pull it back. She was looking for Emily Hubert on the left-hand side and then saw that she wasn't where she was supposed to be and tried to pull it back and lost control.
So we look right there, Nadia. Miscommunications between the quarterback and the receiver on that one for sure, right?
Oh, for sure. And you can see that she hesitates and then she follow her ball just in case, a live ball. We never know. So just jump on that ball.
Third down. 3 yards to go. High snap. Morneau brings it down. Heads to the right side. She's got the first down and a whole bunch more. Frédéric Morneau finally brought down by number 82, Callie Boucher, but not before she picks up 24 yards and another Quebec first down.
Yeah, Callie Boucher from Peace River Pioneers in Peace River, Alberta. Really the last line of defense, because if she wasn't there, Morneau was in the end zone.
First down, 10 yards to go from the Alberta 25-yard line. Morneau throws, completes it to Grenier, cuts back inside, and Grenier loses the football. Alberta's got it. No, they're ruling Quebec got it back. Boy, they're lucky.
I'm not sure. Let's see what the ref will say.
Now, I just wonder if if she was already down by contact, but no, they're giving the ball over.
Alberta takes it away from Quebec. And they get the football back at their own 21-yard line.
As we always say in football, right? Things that'll hurt you, turnovers and penalties, and the last thing you want to do is turn the ball over, especially when you're marching. But Team Alberta really capitalizing on here and now have a first down at their own 20-yard line.
2 turnovers for Quebec. Sidani Bowers takes it up the left side, gets to the outside, and it's a pickup of 6. Number 8, Elissa Pouliot leading the charge defensively along with Olivia Baudry there to make the stop. It'll be 2nd down, 4 yards to go for Team Alberta.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Elissa Pouliot. And you can see here, I believe there's a timeout called in the field.
Yes, Coach Adia is talking with the ref right now.
So looking at, sorry, Dan.
Sadia Ashraf, the head coach for Team Quebec, out there on a point of clarification. We have not seen that kind of conversation the entire tournament.
That's why I wanted to say, yeah, you're right, totally. That's the first time since the tournament starts. So it seems that today it's the day.
Well, it is a gold medal game.
That's why.
So everything's on the table.
Yep.
Now with 6:14 left here on the clock, Team Alberta with a 2nd and 4 situation. Want to find a way to continue moving the chains. But one player we haven't called a lot on defense today, and maybe they're doing it on purpose, they're not running a lot to Roman Simal here on defense.
The give to Sidani Bowers once again, breaks a few tackles, gets into the secondary. The pickup is about 8 or 9 yards for Bowers, but it's enough for a first down.
Yeah, when you commit to the running game like Team Alberta has, eventually that kind of wears down in the 3rd and 4th quarter, right? So if they continue to run the football, it really takes its toll in the later games, right, Nadia?
Oh, yes, and the defense will be tired too, right?
Sarah Fagnan with all kinds of time, tucks it in and takes off around the right side. Roman Simal there once again to make the stop after a pickup of 5 for the Alberta quarterback.
Yeah, you'll see Roman Simal right here. Beautiful tackle form right here. She comes over and wraps the legs and trips over Fagnan, leading a 2nd and 5 situation for Team Alberta on the right hash mark.
Fagnan, the give to Rahima Halaki. Cutting back upfield. Halaki puts the shoulder down. She's going to take off. Rahima Halaki will score.
Tuesday, touchdown.
69 yards.
By number 4, Rihanna Halaki.
On the play, her 2nd long touchdown. Wow.
Yeah, just basically an outside zone type run, and you'll see right there, she just broke 2 tackles, and then she got the vision to the end zone, and she never looked back, and she just went right to the house. And now Team Alberta 2 points away to make it 24-8.
She's got 2 touchdowns, one 64 yards, the other 69 yards. Here is Sophia Piast, and it is 24-8. Team Alberta jumping into a 16-point advantage, but I don't think that's going to be enough in the gold medal game.
Oh no, not in the gold medal game, especially against a very high-octane offense with Team Quebec, especially with Frédéric Morneau. And Morneau, we got to remember what they did on that touchdown drive, right? They were throwing those out patterns to Emilie Hubert on those quick hitches. They got to get back to those throwings to the hitches on the outside, and then really throwing the ball around and mixing it up with the run and the pass.
Nothing is made right now. The game is not finished, and they're going to fight until the last seconds for sure. They're going to have a great game here.
Sophia Piast getting set to kick the ball away. Emilie Hubert getting set to return it. Kick goes out of bounds, so there won't be a return, and that's part of Alberta's strategy too.
Yeah, they've done that a few times during the tournament, right? Especially with Emilie Hubert having a really good game. And you know, when you look at the tournament, it's as if when you look at Team Quebec, everybody's having their moments during the game, right? You think of game 1, Morneau absolutely dominant with the rushing, along with Olivia Baudry, and then right now, Emilie Hubert having a really good game on all facets, special teams and receptions.
So on first down from their own 40-yard line, Frédéric Morneau sets up, throws the ball to Grenier on the far side, cuts back inside, and is held up after a pickup of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. They're leading the charge once again. Callie Boucher for Team Alberta has been really busy defensively.
Yeah, see, that's when they scored their touchdown, it was plays like that that moved the chains, and they got to get back to that. They got to work away from number 43 on Team Alberta.
That's Charlie-Anne Ware on the left side of the defense as Morneau looked at it. Frédéric Morneau getting very close to a first down, and it looks as if they're going to move the sticks. She got enough. Got the 1 yard necessary. And it's another Quebec first down.
And Nadia, you see what Monod did there she put the ball ahead, knowing where the first down marker was, and that's smart football play.
And as you say, she went away from 43.
Monod throws, completes that to Juliette Lafort, and she gets very close to another Quebec first down. Boucher there to make the stop once again.
Yeah, Juliette Lafort from Laval, and beautiful reception, and then got hit but sprung right up, and good play there by Team Quebec to get the first down, entering Team Alberta's territory at the 50-yard line.
Monod swings it out for Grenier. Grenier picks up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Charlie Anna Ware right there.
Shaina Grenier, Lou de Curie, Antoine Labelle de Laval with a nice reception there. And I love what Team Quebec is doing there, just like they did a few possessions ago, mixing it up, throwing to the wide side, doing a really good job.
There's Monod over the middle for Lafort. Hit immediately, but picks up 7, and it's another Quebec first down.
Yeah, doing a good job on this drive, moving the chains and trying to get to the end zone.
5 by 5.
Nice pitch and catch there. Another nice catch by Juliette Lafort, the Vikings de Laval Nord, and setting up another 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Monod, high snap, sends it to the wide side, and Shaina Grenier once again taps herself on the heart and says, sorry, that was my fault.
Yeah.
Because she saw that she left before she actually catch the ball.
Now, they're playing really fast here. In Team Alberta, I'm going to see how they're going to adjust to this quick game. Like, look at the cushions the DBs are giving. Way too much of a cushion.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Monod keeps herself, comes up the middle. Frederic Monod will score! A 36-yard scamper, and Quebec gets within 2.
I really believe on this drive, Nadia, by throwing to the outside to the right, throwing to the outside to the left, it spread the defense of Team Alberta, leaving what we saw from Monod, a big hole up the middle, getting the touchdown.
They did what every single team wants to do. It's like to surprise the defense. They don't have time to get ready, and they just play fast to get to the end zone.
And got the element of surprise, and it's rewarded with a touchdown.
Exactly.
There's Poirier. Couldn't get the kick away. Taken down there by J.C. Boucher. And Quebec trails by 2. But what a great answer to the big runs by Rahima Halaki. Quebec has come back with an answer both times.
Oh, they had to. Like, in a gold medal game like this, the last thing you want to do is give the ball back to your opponent after they just scored a touchdown, because there comes a time in a football game where you break the other opponent's will, and we're not there yet, but that was a big touchdown for Team Quebec to really get back a bit of that momentum, and now we got, like you said, Dan, a great football game in our hands.
And yes, win the field step by step, right, and get it to the end zone.
Quebec trailing by 10. 24-14, 2:39 remaining here in this first half of the women's gold medal game between Team Quebec and Team Alberta at the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. Here's Sedani Bowers with some open field. Gets away from Poirier. Sedani Bowers finally wrapped up there. Annabelle Beaudry there to make this game-saving tackle. What could be a game-saving tackle on a great return by Sedani Bowers.
What no one's we're going to talk about is, I believe it was Maxime Poirier. I think it was number 6 for right there. She did enough just to slow down the returner to allow the Team Quebec defense to come and make the tackle. That was a game-saving, well, not game-saving, but maybe end-of-quarter-saving touchdown.
Here's Bowers. Goes right, reverses her flow, goes back, still on her feet. She will score, breaking 4 tackles on her way to a 38-yard touchdown, and Alberta leads it 30-14.
Yeah, when you have a great return on special teams and you get the ball inside your opponents close to the 40-yard line, one play like this, Sidani Bowers following, nice block there by number 11 from Team Alberta. That was Sarah Fagnan, the quarterback, who went in there, made a block, and next thing you know, they're going for a 2-point conversion.
She went to help the team to get to the end zone as well.
Fagnan to hold. Sophia Piast in to try to convert the touchdown, and she does. 32-14, Alberta in front.
Number 8, Sophia Piast.
Yeah, so just like we had prior to this possession where Team Quebec rallied and made a touchdown, now Team Alberta regaining that momentum here. And this is, like we said, like the heavyweight boxing match. And now we're going to see on special teams if Team Quebec can reply.
Yes, because when you have the ball, what you want to do is go to the end zone, so you don't want to give back to the other team to get them to have that possibility to get to a score. So better to have a ping pong play with them.
That's a great point. The last thing you want to do is tune out and give the ball back to Team Alberta.
That's correct.
Well, we talked about the tandem, the running tandem of Sidani Bowers and Rahima Halaki. Rahima Halaki, 105 carries, 163 yards, 2 touchdowns. Sidani Bowers, 7 carries, 92 yards, and a major score of her own. Here's another chance. It's Ubar trying to get around Piast, and Piast pushes her out of bounds around the 25-yard line, make it to 26, and great field position for Quebec to have an answer of their own.
Absolutely great return here from Émilie Hubert de Laval, Quebec, with giving Team Quebec great field position. But I think, was there a penalty on the play?
There is a penalty to the play, and this is where it is, right? This is a great play, and when there is a flag, you just look at it, you wait, and hope that's the other team.
Going against Quebec, another illegal block, and that really kind of takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. 2 minutes and 1 second, 121 ticks of the clock remaining here in the first half. Finds Lafar, and Lafar picks up another 10 yards. That'll be another Quebec first down.
Oui, Juliette Lafar de Laval, Quebec, with a nice reception right there, picking up the first down for Team Quebec and giving us a 1st and 10 with 1:56 left on the clock in the second quarter.
Yeah, she catches at the 8, and then she gets the 2 yard, which is awesome.
On first down, Morneau calls her own number again, trying to get away from JC Boucher, forced out of bounds after a pickup of 6.
Can you imagine if they were playing on a regular width field, the damage Morneau would do with all that width? It's just amazing. Her vision of running the football, and not only running the ball, but securing the football.
There's the throw. LaFleur takes a hit from Callie Boucher, and a clean hit.
Clean hit.
But that one would have hurt me.
No, because you were ready for it, right?
No.
You are.
On third down, 4 yards to go. Here's Frédéric Morneau with Lafar and Cleroux. And that catch is not made by Jade Cleroux, and another turnover by Team Quebec, something that they are not used to and something we haven't seen in this tournament, but great presence of mind to get rid of the football.
Yeah, when she got tackled, like that was something, especially in those situations, you think that the other team will be able to intercept.
You know, one thing we say as quarterback coaches is trust your eyes, and she kept her eyes on the prize, and unfortunately, it was just a bit short.
32-14, a minute and a half left to go. Fagnan throws that one complete to Anna Capozzi, and she's taken out of bounds by number 8, Elisa Puglio, after a pickup of 8.
Lisa Pouliot with a nice reception right there and getting 8 yards, and with a minute 24 looking to add to their lead here in the second quarter.
And with the mention of the snap was not that.
Here's Sarah Fagnan once again, trying to get around to the outside. Romain Simard there to make the stop. And it will be third down for Alberta. And with a minute 18, do they kick the football away here or do they gamble?
I think they're going to go for it since the beginning of the competition is like this, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, in gold medal games like this, you got to take some risk. And this ain't a big risk either. But good timeout by Team Alberta.
Yeah, that was a prudent move. Just make sure everybody's calmed down on third down on a big play.
Well, with 1:09, you can't take your timeouts to halftime with you. You might as well use them, right?
Yeah, use them.
Let everybody get a breather, get some hydration, and you have to be methodical about these decisions that you make, especially in a gold medal match.
But it's risky too, because the other team, which is the defense right now, is going to have time to actually think about it.
Well, that and catch their own breath and be a little more aware of what's going on.
Alert, yes.
And looking at the weather, like you said, that it feels like a fall day today, and the wind has looked like it's calmed down a bit.
Oh, it's a perfect day for football today, for sure.
Without question.
Not hot.
In comparison to last Sunday and last Wednesday with the humidity around 43 degrees on the artificial surface,
Yep.
this is perfect.
With black end zone here too.
That's true too.
I know, we practice it here, so.
So on third down, 2 yards to go. The direct snap to Rahima Halaki. She's got it into the secondary. The pickup is 10, and they'll move the sticks for Alberta again.
Yeah, Rahima Halaki really has a nose for the end zone, and you can see right here, she puts her foot in the ground and she busts right through. And number 33, Olivia Baudry from Farnham, Quebec, in on the tackle, and had she not made that tackle, who knows if Holaki would have been in the end zone.
Fagnan sets up to throw, sets up the screen nicely, and finds Maya Pickering. Baudry there to make the stop, but not before Pickering picked up 5 more.
Again, Baudry on the tackle. She's been everywhere here in the last minute, and Team Alberta knocking on the door, Nadia, to get some more points.
Yeah, they are very close from the end zone.
The give to Rahima Halaki. Trying to get around the left side, she slipped and picks up a yard, but Alberta will be about 4 yards shy of her first down.
Yeah, just losing a bit of her footing. We saw that at the end of the game of Manitoba, where we saw Eden Gates slide a bit to end that game. And same situation here, where Halaki just lost her footing.
Halaki sends it back to Sarah Fagnan, and Fagnan is taken down just shy of the 20-yard line. Is it going to be enough for a first down?
And if you recall, Dan, on Wednesday, I believe Team Alberta was the only team that really kicked the field goal in this tournament. We'll see if they have that in store here with 10.3 seconds left to go in the first half.
If the personnel is on the field, they'd be able to, but it seems that they go for it. Out.
Timeout, Alberta.
Got 3.
Alberta.
Can't take them
Use
with
them
you.
up. And it stops the clock with 5 seconds left. So it gives them an opportunity to get in the end zone, at least get a chance to confer, set things up properly the way you'd like it to be.
Yeah, the ball's placed here on the 21-yard line, so we've seen them kick a field goal. I wonder if they're discussing maybe perhaps with 5 seconds left to maybe try a field goal, but it might be out of range.
Well, Sophia Piast has done a great job this week with her kicking. Almost made, if it weren't for a bad snap, she'd probably have a perfect record on extra points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she said the importance of special team, right? Everything needs to be on point.
First down. 10 yards to go. Barring a penalty, this should be the final play of the opening half. Fagnan puts it up into the end zone beyond the reach of Maya Pickering. It goes incomplete, and that will do it for the first half. A 32-14 score with Alberta in the lead, and boy, their running game has really just basically picked up where they left off on Wednesday.
Oh, absolutely. They got the 1-2 punch here with Wolaki and Bowers. But to be the champ, you got to beat the champion. Right now, Team Alberta really dominant in the first half.
So at halftime, Alberta in control of this one, the gold medal match here at the 2023 Women's U18 National Football Championships from Carleton University. Don't go anywhere. Brett Bonesteel and our halftime show coming up after the break.
All right, first half festivities officially in the books between Team Alberta and Team Quebec in the gold medal match. Alberta leading 32-14, and a pleasure to be joined here by Tyler McNichol, Director of Operations for Football Ontario. Tyler, great atmosphere here, lots of fans in the stands, an exciting first half of football. Let's just get your overall thoughts on the opening half.
Yeah, I think the talent level displayed has been just an awesome showcase of the talent we have across the country. The fans are really engaged, really into the game. They've been loud, and it's been awesome to see.
So this is the second edition of the Canadian Women's National Football Championships. What are your overall thoughts on the overall weekend? You had games at multiple venues. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's been a crazy week all around with multiple venues and moving around and stuff, but just seeing the growth from last year has been the biggest thing, I think. Last year we started out 5 teams, we're up to 8. Just the talent level we've seen increased, and then we also have the first ever national Indigenous team here at this tournament, which is awesome to see that developing, as well as 2 Ontario teams in the nation's capital as we get to host this amazing event.
And so much of this weekend is about growing the sport, Tyler, of course. I think I counted 14 former national team members, women who have competed at world championships, who are now here offering their hand at developing the new crop of athletes. How important is that for these girls and their development?
For sure, I think it's super important because not only is it someone with experience at this high level, but it shows them that pathway for that future, those next steps they can take further than this, further than playing the province, playing for the country, which is huge, I think, and someone to look up to is awesome.
Are there other provinces that are kind of banging on the door? We don't see British Columbia here this weekend. Some of the other Atlantic provinces, are they interested?
I think there is definitely an interest, and I think once they see the success that this tournament was, I hope we can get them in next year and into the future.
And of course, I mean, these girls are 18 and under, so the likelihood that football was their first sport is pretty unlikely. Do you think that down the line we could get kind of youth girls involved and have football be their first sport, and then maybe eventually have this a sport that's available in the post-secondary level?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you see the excitement from these girls out here, and like they love the sport. A lot of them never played it very much before this, so if we can continue this love of the sport and go that downwards, I think we could see like youth girls football blowing up across the country.
So we're obviously playing 6-on-6 out here. There has been talk and some desire as well of expanding to the more traditional 12-on-12 style of football. Is that something that you see eventually, Tyler, coming to fruition?
Yeah, for sure. I would say eventually I could see us getting there. But as for right now, I think 6-on-6 is the perfect size because it allows teams to get created with lower roster sizes, and allows other provinces hopefully will join this great event we have going on in the future. And then once the other provinces is in, we can discuss moving that up and getting more girls involved.
All right, joined here by Tyler McNichol, Director of Operations for Football Ontario. We're going to send it back up to the booth. Dan Mooney, Ron Raymond. Sorry, we're going to say, my bad, folks. We're going to break, and we're watching the 2023 Women's National Football Championships on Rogers Television.
Everybody move your hands, get ready. I said everybody. Yourselves a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it up. Let's keep the energy going. 2.5 minutes on the next half. All right, in our first down, first down for Alberta.
Welcome back to Tag Park and Keith Harris Stadium on the campus of Carleton University. This is the 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships. Quebec trailing Alberta 32-14 at the half. Nadia Ducouré, quality coach with the Ottawa Redbacks, along with our coach, Ron Raymond. All kinds of highlights in that first half.
No, great job by both these teams, and you can see here the first play highlights. This is where Raheem Mulaki took it to the house, and nice block there by Sidani Bowers, really giving her the escort, right, Nadia?
Yes, that's correct. Like, she runs the entire lap, and then here you have a pass from the quarterback to number 80, Shaina Granier, and go to the end zone.
Yeah, nice little dump pass there, Team Alberta to number 8. That was Sophia Pass, who's also their kicker. And
another run from number 4. Like, we have to catch her before she get there.
Oh, absolutely. And this is what Team Alberta can do. They can hurt you on the offense. Special teams are there. Sidani Bowers again, power run right there, and has the nose to the end zone. And a lot of points scored here in the first half. And there's Team Quebec. Emilie Hubert having an outstanding game.
Yes, Emilie runs, and then she was pushed out on the boundary. So yeah, it's a great football game for sure, with a lot of points. Every single, like, offense, defense, special team, everybody's showing up today.
We talked at the top of the program about the great tandem running backs between Rahima Halaki and Sidani Bowers. 276 yards rushing.
That's twice the field, right?
Yeah, that's between the two of them, that's pretty impressive. Here's the kick by Maxime Poirier, goes out of bounds, and Team Alberta will be starting this second half with great field position to go along with a 32-14 lead.
Yeah, no, you know what? It could be a strategy to kick it out of bounds, because Sidani Bowers has just been absolutely phenomenal on kickoff returns and punt returns this tournament. And, you know, putting the ball here at the, I believe they're going to put it at the 41-yard line, where they're trying to discuss it now.
Now they're coming back to the 40.
And you know what? There's really no penalty for kicking out of bounds, so I don't see why every team would do that against Team Alberta.
Halaki and Bowers in the backfield. Little bit of motion. They're on the right side in the slot. Here's Sarah Fagnan. Little swing out to Anna Capozzi. Breaks a tackle and picks up about 12. Brought down by number 11, Roman Simon, but it's a first down for Alberta.
Yeah, good job by the outside linebacker, 14 Quebec, Roman Simon, the Saint Fulgence Quebec, who's been outstanding throughout the tournament. But the one thing with Team Alberta, once they get rolling on offense, they're really hard to stop.
Yes, you have to do that tackle.
Rahima Halaki around the left side, gets into the secondary, keeps the legs going. Nobody is going to stop her. A 60-yard touchdown rumble for Rahima Halaki.
Yeah, we're seeing a little frustration here on Team Quebec. And you know, this Team Alberta all tournament with the power run game, and there's Halaki again. When she gets full steam ahead and running downhill, it's very tough to stop.
And it's not like she's doing 10 or 15 yards, she's doing more than 20, so it's hard to continue and do the pursuit.
38-14, the kick is up and it's good. 40-14, Team Alberta well in charge of this one.
Alberta 40, Quebec 14.
And for Team Quebec now, how are they going to reply? And it all starts with this kickoff return, right, Nadia? Got to get a good return, and then when you come back on offense, go back to what you're doing well. Hit those quick outs to Ubad and Manu up the middle, and really, it's almost where you're down 40-14. You want to strike quickly because you don't want to give the ball back to Team Alberta, because on offense, they're potent.
No, it's all about field position. The ideal position will be in Alberta territory. That will be the ideal, but they can do the best that they can.
Sophia Pias getting set to kick the football away. Emily Hubard has had a couple of good returns. Takes that one at the 24. Here's Hubard trying to break through. Great open field stop there by Elegano. And there's an injured Quebec player down at the 35-yard line. I believe it's number 99, Ariel Lemlin.
And Nadia, you coach in the CFL. You're with the Ottawa Red Blacks. How impressed are you with the special team coverage here of Team Alberta here today?
So it's actually good, and it's not even like we cannot compare the different level, but it's good because they're U18. They don't have the chance to play every weekend, right? So this is actually very good to watch, and the importance that the coach actually put into it too, because we're on the 3-down sports here, and the special team is another team within the team. So having that well-rounded as they do, it's awesome.
And if you have young women at home looking today and wanting to get into football, what was something you would tell them to work on?
I will say do another sport first and then come to football. We'll show you how to do it. It's as easy as it is.
Yeah, and really training, right?
Yeah, there's the training for sure. Like when you go to a club, you're going to have training, you're going to have all the equipment. The coach are all more than certified and more than competent to show you all the techniques and stuff like that. So
now you said play other sports, right?
Yes.
And that's for what, the eye-hand coordination, just the
I will say, because at that age maybe you don't know what sport you wanted to do. So I think it's important, if you wanted to get somewhere, at least try one sport and then do something else, and then why not football? But you can see here, I'm pretty sure we can already say who's playing a different sport already. And I remember at my age, at their age, I actually played 2 sports too.
Oh yeah, which sports did you play?
That was basketball and rugby.
Oh, nice. Rugby.
Yes.
You know what?
No
we
choice.
Had John Kachuk, one of the officials here, working the game. He came up to us and made a great idea. He says these teams should hire a rugby coach to show them how to tackle.
So it's actually what Football Canada trying to do right now. It's how to tackle as a rugby, because the old tackle style is over. Now we're going to that new phase, which is as how to tackle rugby. And we just talked about that, how you have more leverage and more power when you actually do tackle like rugby.
And it's more secure to keep your head out of the way so you have less concussions, right?
You got it. That's correct.
Frédéric Morneau swings that one out for Jacques Cleroux. Tries to power forward and picks up about 2. It'll be second down, 8 yards to go.
Now, if you're the head coach of Team Quebec, Sadia Hashraf, you really got to focus. The most important play in football is the next play, and you just got to worry about the next play and not look at the scoreboard right now and just chip away, try to get back in this game.
Yeah, there's still 2 quarters, so it's play after play, one after the other. Make less mistake as we can.
In the shotgun, Morneau swings that one out for Emily Hubert, and she inches her way closer. There to make the stop, Emily Krause for Team Alberta, and limiting Emily Hubert to a gain of 6. It'll be third down, 2 yards to go for Team Quebec.
I'm really impressed with Emilie Hubert today, the Maraudeurs du Collège Laval, having an outstanding game. This is her best game of the tournament so far, by far.
Yeah, we've seen so many catches.
Flag down. Grenier completes the pass, and she'll go. Emily Krause giving chase, but Shayna Grenier will score. It'll be a 62-yard touchdown, but there are flags at the line of scrimmage. This may be coming back. We'll have to await the indication. Offside against Quebec, holding against Quebec. So it is coming back. A great effort by Shayna Grenier. Goes for naught. That was a 62-yard pass and run. It was just a swing pass to the flat.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate because in the moment it's happening, if you're Team Quebec, you're excited, you're scoring, you're thinking we're getting back in the game, and then you look around, there's the flags, whereas they say en français, les mouchoirs sur le terrain.
Yes, and as you said, like the less mistake that you're going to do, the better it will be. Like you don't want to give the ball away, but you don't want to give penalties away too. So we're in a field position here.
The offside penalty has been declined. the holding call will be assessed, and it'll be third down and about 12.
And here we see, so you got four receivers, just a bit offside. And if you're watching at home for the very first time, there has to be 3 players on the line of scrimmage at all time, and the player that's in the middle is the only player who's not allowed to catch the football, but the 2 outside receivers on the or offensive lineman are the one who's eligible to catch the football.
Holding, the indication is declined. The offside penalty will be assessed. So they'll move the ball back 5 yards. It will still be third down, but it's going to be third and about 7 or 8, and which is a little more manageable than having it on third down and 12. Maxime Poirier back to kick the football away. It's all about field position here. Poirier gets the kick away, and really not a great kick, but it goes out of bounds without a return, and that was the most important thing in the head coach of Quebec's mind.
Well, when you look at the game right now, and I'm sure at the end of the year, Football Ontario, Football Canada are going to get together and say, okay, what are some of the rule changes that we want to imply? And maybe this kicking out of bounds, because there's really no penalty and deterrence to really stop people from kicking out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the point to discuss about those things for sure.
Fagnan finds Sophia Piast, and Piast picks up very close to first down yardage, maybe 10. It'll be second down, just shy of the first down.
What's really impressive with Piast here is the ability, the yak yards after catch, and the athleticism displayed, absolutely phenomenal.
The give to Rahima Halaki, fumbles the football, picks it back up, and it depends on where her knee touched down. They're going to be generous and give Team Alberta another first down.
Yeah, I believe it was Elise Pouliot who made the tackle right there. Actually, it was number 11, the Roman Simard, who got the shoestring tackle, but wasn't enough. Even after a bobbled snap, they get the first down.
Fagnan, the give to Sidani Bowers. Bowers into the secondary. Breaks a couple of tackles until she's finally brought down by Roman Simard after a pickup of 19.
Yeah, Team Alberta, if they don't hurt you with Raheem Olaki, they come back with Sidani Bowers, and you can see Sidani Bowers just putting her foot in the ground, and look at it, running with authority right down the middle. Takes 3 defenders to take her down. Team Alberta clearly in control here.
Sarah Fagnan, low snap, picks it up off the top of her shoes, was looking for Anna Capozzi, and that goes incomplete. It'll be second down.
Yeah, a little misdirection play there. You saw Holaki and Sidani Bowers doing like a fake jet sweep to the weak side of the field to the left on your screen, and then they just do a cross-body pass right there, but it was incomplete.
Fagnan, the give to Rahima Halaki, met immediately there by number 50, Kiana Bernier. And it'll be third down, so this would definitely be within Sophia Piast's field goal range. What is head coach Sean Walter going to do? Sending out number 13, Kaylee Belbeck, out there, and Sophia Piast will attempt a 21-yard field goal. Sarah Fagnan to hold. The ball is down, the kick is up, and that would have made it from 35 yards.
Yeah, as I always like to joke around with our kickers after a field goal or a convert. I always ask them, is that a 6-iron or a 9-iron or a sand wedge? And that had a lot of height on that ball right there. And you know what? I'm really impressed. I'm sure you are too, Nadia, with the talent level here on all facets of the games. Offense, defense, and special teams.
And I was looking, like number 8, Elisa Pouliot, she played in the offense, and she just did the last drive in defense.
Yeah, you know, during this tournament, we've seen this a lot, Dan? Where teams are playing both ways. And you know, we've seen players play safety, they play quarterback, punter, and you're absolutely right. And that's a quality too. When you can do both, you become very useful to your team, right?
And you allow flexibility too when you have a low snap or high snap, like.
And you got to be well conditioned.
Oh yes.
Which I'm sure you coaches just love to be able to have that level of versatility.
I wish.
Emily Hubert up the middle, wrapped up by Callie Boucher at the 39.
Yeah, good cover team here by Team Alberta. And big series here for Team Quebec with 6:12 left here to go in the third quarter. Again, a lot of football left to be played, but you can't get down. You just got to attack it one play at a time. And what's really worked well for Team Quebec is those quick passes to the outside to Ibide and also to number 80, Shayna Grenier.
Maxime Poirier in there at quarterback for Team Quebec. High snap. Poirier gets it, throws to the outside, and Jade Cleroux again failed to make the catch first. Turned around before she had the ball.
We call that she's too fast.
She's too what?
She's too fast.
Too fast.
She wants to go before she catches the ball.
Yeah. Or she heard footsteps.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Frederic Morneau on the bench. Coaching staff wants to just mix things up a little, and Emily Hubert picks that one up and brought down immediately by JC Boucher.
Yeah, what Team Quebec did right there, Dan, they brought double motion to the receivers to the strong side of the field, and you saw number 6, Maxime Poirier, deliver a strike, but Team Alberta defense right there for the tackle.
Frederic Morneau back in at quarterback, third down. 4 yards to go. The throw to Hubert, incomplete. And Team Quebec, with their 4th turnover of the ball game, gives it back to Team Alberta with great field position. And Team Alberta just has not stopped since the opening kickoff.
No, has done a really good job. And again, the defending gold medal champions from last season really hasn't missed a beat. They've only allowed one defense prior to today on defense, no offensive touchdowns, and clearly in total control here.
Sarah Fagnan, all kinds of time, looking downfield. Bowers has it. Sedani Bowers will score a 45-yard touchdown pass from Sarah Fagnan, and it's now 49-14 Alberta.
Team Alberta can do it on the ground, they can do it on the air, they can do it on special teams, and just the ability to throw a 30-yard vertical pass like that is absolutely phenomenal from the quarterback from Team Alberta. That's Sarah Fagnan. Sarah Fagnan, Bonnyville Bandits, that's her school, and she's from Bonnyville, Alberta. Beautiful throw and a beautiful catch.
It's actually
Convert blocked. 49-14 Alberta in control.
4:32 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, and if you're wondering if they play a mercy rule here in 6-on-6 football, anytime you get to 35 points or more, the clock will continue to run, and we're exactly right there at 35 points.
Yeah, that's a security point to actually allow the score to not be as a big gap.
Exactly.
Sedani Bowers doing it on the ground. 8 carries for 111 yards. 1 catch for 45 yards and a touchdown. Bowers with a touchdown along the ground. And then you look up at Rahim Halaki. 9 carries, 236 yards and 3 major scores. Emily Hubert picks it up at her own 20. Tries to go up the middle, returns 16 to the 36. And that's where Quebec will scrimmage, first down, 10 yards to go.
Yeah, good kickoff there by Team Alberta. And Emily Hubert, pretty decent return, setting up the ball here at the 30-yard line. And quarterback 14 Quebec. Looks like it's Monod back at quarterback.
And timeout called by Alberta, I believe.
Timeout, Alberta.
We've been entertained to some really good football here today. We started the day with Team Manitoba winning against the Indigenous team, who really, for the first time ever in the tournament, got better each game, and they really played inspired football today. I thought they did very well. In the other game, it was the Indigenous team against Team New Brunswick, and then the Saskatchewan team, Ontario Red. Ontario Red won that game.
There's the throw from Monod to the outside. Shaina Grenier once again picks up 8. There to make the stop for Alberta, Ella Gagnon.
And going right back to what they've been doing really well this game right here. Those quick hitches to the outside, and you saw Shaina Grenier with a nice reception, good enough for about 8 yards.
Second down, 2 yards to go. Monod, the throw for Hubert. She's got the first down, cuts back into the middle, and picks up 6. They'll move the sticks.
Yeah, nice job by Emilie Hubert from Laval. The one thing, though, you got to be careful is that when you're catching that ball and you're coming, you don't want to come back towards the line of scrimmage, because you saw number 43 there for Team Alberta, Charlie Ann Ware, just ready to make the tackle.
Yeah, and she did.
First down for Team Quebec. Grenier again looks upfield before she makes the catch, and it goes incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Monod from her own 49-yard line. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Team Quebec try to move the football. Little toss over the top for number 44. Looks like that might be Maïka Moncion.
And in a situation like that, right, Nadia, when you've been doing those hitch passes to the out, you keep forgetting that there's 3 offensive linemen on the line of scrimmage, and that they snuck one in there.
And the defense forget, actually. That's why it's completed.
Another pass, Monod finds Grenier. Grenier wrapped up immediately by Gagnon after a pickup of maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, going back to the game plan, right? It's Team Quebec just throwing right, left hitches, and trying to...
and still away from 43.
Stay away from 43, and they've done a pretty good job so far on this drive.
Timeout called by Team Quebec. They're moving the football. Is this a recommended timeout to take when your team is generating some momentum for the first time in a while in this game, and then you slow it all down?
Yes.
And yeah, you're right, because you don't know how tired they are, right?
And yeah, there's still a quarter. There's still 1 minute and 11 seconds right now, so it's not finished for sure.
Dan Mooney, Coach Ron Raymond, and Coach Nadia Ducouré. So pleased to have you along for the ride. And Monod, or make that Emily Hubert, taken down in the backfield on the direct snap.
Oh, there is a flag on the play, the other side.
Right along the line of scrimmage, illegal procedure against Quebec is the indication.
Yeah, I didn't really see it in the moment. Maybe they lined up a bit offside.
It's declined.
No end. So, as I said earlier, in this 6-on-6, you need 3 players on the line of scrimmage. They only had 2.
So it's 3rd down, 11 yards to go for Team Quebec on the Alberta 42-yard line.
Timeout, Alberta.
Seems to be a lot of timeouts lately.
Timeout Alberta this time. Maybe they're trying to freeze them a little bit.
No, it's taking like 3/4 right now they're playing. Like it's taking on the body. They, as you said, the Ontario week was long. They did play, like if you count how many quarters they play with the heat,
Yeah.
we're here, right? So it takes a little body. So this is the final. They have to make it right and be in the best condition to actually play.
Yeah, that's a great point. 3rd game in 7 days, it takes a toll on the body. And especially if you're new to football.
That's this. I don't think they play that much football in that amount of time.
3 games in a week is a lot for any football team.
Yes, and usually it's like at international level. They do that, like within a week. They play every 2 days, but at this level, we won't have like a 2 weeks period, right? You need a 2 weeks period to actually spread out the games. So it's hard to bring all the people for 2 weeks. So
Yeah, logistically, it's challenging.
yes,
On 3rd down, Frédéric Morneau. Sets up, throws the post right up the middle, and a great defensive play there by Sarah Espinoza to knock it away.
Over on downs. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And Team Quebec gives the ball up on downs, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. This is all Alberta. They lead 49-14.
Yeah, they had a really good game plan coming into this this game, and Quebec also had a really good game plan, but it's really tough to game plan for the running game. Rahima Olaki, Sidani Bowers, and when they're not hurting you with the running backs, they go to the air. And Sarah Fagnan having a really good game as the quarterback, spreading the ball around and getting everybody involved. And Team Quebec, you know what, really fighting here to the end. And I really love the game plan they had coming in, using the wideouts to really open up the middle and getting away from number 43, Charlotte Anna Ware, who's been all over this field this entire tournament. But at the end of the day, Team Alberta really executing on all cylinders.
yes, and they play with pass, run, quarterback run. So they're trying to find a solution and some of the spot that they're free.
And what's really good about this tournament for all the teams that are involved, now they know the standard, right? Like Team Alberta is setting the standard. Like I said last Wednesday night, if like we had a really great interview at halftime talking about other teams who were not in the tournament, like teams like BC, teams like Nova Scotia, and other governing bodies of football trying to get back in this tournament. Contact, every other successful organization, find out what they're doing, network together, and grow the sport.
Here's Sarah Fagnan rolling to her right, finding Charlie Anna Ware with a 3-yard completion. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Sarah Fagnan having an outstanding tournament. And again, it's just there's so many weapons here to use for Team Alberta. If they're not going to 4-21, there's number 13. You can see that's
Kaylee Belbeck
from Wetaskiwin, Alberta.
You got it.
Had to slow it down a bit, but I got it.
And Kaylee Belbeck, the injured player, after picking up that reception. 2nd down, 7 yards to go for Team Alberta. 11:32 remaining in the ball game. Alberta well in control of this gold medal final. Fagnan swings that one out for Anna Capozzi, and she picks up another 4. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, good job by Fagnan. Throwing a quick hitch to the outside, Nadia? And nice reception by 24.
Yes, she stopped that. And now they're on 3rd down.
And Sophia Piast lined up to kick the football away. Emily Hubert back to return it, waits for it at her own 35-yard line. Here's Piast, and it's blocked. Rolls right to the 50-yard line, and a flag down in the backfield, holding against Alberta. That will be declined, and Team Quebec will get the football inside Team Alberta territory.
Yeah, Catherine Poirier des Sentaires de la Courve Villos de Quebec did a nice job right there recovering the block punt.
First down.
And you can see right there, beautiful job right there, and just falling on. I didn't get the number of the player. I think it was number Roman Simal. Who else? Who's been all over this tournament? Roman Simal, a great football player all around.
Frederic Morneau throws that one out, completes it to Emily Hubert, and she gets very, very close to another Team Quebec first down. And the indication is that they are just shy. It'll be 2nd and 1.
That'll be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, Team Quebec sticking to the same formation with 2 wideouts to the strong side of the field.
Here's Morneau, takes off up the middle. Frederic Morneau runs right in to the arms of Matea Fletcher, but not before she picks up 13 more and another Quebec first down.
Yeah, what a great gift to have to be able to run the football like that. And what I like what they're doing, Nadia, is they're spreading out, having a lighter box with only 2 defenders in the box, but there's 43 just spying the box.
And she's still tackling at the end.
Morneau throws that one, finds Hubert, brought down by Sarah Espinoza, but not before she picked up 9 yards.
Gain of 9 yards, 2nd and 1.
Nice pitch and catch there from Team Quebec, and giving themselves a 2nd and short opportunity.
Morneau takes the high snap, sets up, looking for Hubert once again. It goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Good strategy, right, Nadia? Even a 2nd and inches, you take a shot on the deep pass knowing that you can do a quarterback sneak. I mean, faux filet du quart arrière in this, as they say in French, and you can go get that first down.
Oh, definitely, and they're going to go for it, for sure. It's inches.
Did you know that, Dan? A quarterback sneak en français is faux filet du quart arrière.
Good, you?
Now you do.
Now I do. Here's Morneau, high snap, picks it up, runs it to the 10-yard line, and it's a pickup of 6 and another Quebec first down.
Yeah, good job by Team Quebec to get that first down right there. This way they give an opportunity to get a new set of downs and close to, yeah, they do have a shot to get another first down as they'll be close to the 1-yard line.
You know they want to get in the end zone on this possession. There's Morneau, swings that one out. Caught by Hubert, and she doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. J.C. Boucher there to make the stop, and it's a loss of 1.
There's a loss of 1.
Yeah, Team Alberta really stingy on defense in this tournament. Have really only allowed 2 defense touchdowns.
Both in this game.
Yeah, on offense.
Here's Morneau, cuts in, gets to about the 2-yard line before Sarah Espinoza makes the stop, and Emily Kraus there as well. It'll still be 3rd down. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown. But they're on the 2-yard line. They need to get to the 1. Morneau dives in under center, takes it to the right side, and she scores.
Great read by Mumnu, right, Nadia? She hesitated, instead of going right away on the sneak, she hesitated, everybody went in the middle, and then she snuck around to the outside, and number 10 for Team Alberta. That was...
I'm not sure if it's hesitation or I want to surprise the defense, right?
Absolutely.
On that part, I want like shotgun, and then when I'm closer, okay, I'm going under center.
Yeah, and take it to the outside and get that touchdown for the team.
Yep.
49-20. Maxime Poirier in to convert the touchdown. Remember, you kick it, it's worth 2. If you run it in, it's only worth 1 in 6-on-6. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it's good. 49-22. Alberta leading with 6:20 remaining in the football game.
Yeah, nice drive by Team Quebec to really, when you're down by a lot of points in the game, it's easy to go in the tank and but Team Quebec will not go away, and they're going to play every down, every series, and they're going to fight right to the end, right, Nadia?
And this is that you see that during the competition, right? A lot of teams were like down by many points, but they keep playing until the last whistle.
Absolutely.
Each team even in the first down department with 16.
That's the one, yes.
And you know what? Explosive plays from Team Alberta. Plays over 20 yards is making the difference right now. If you look at these two offenses, the difference is the explosive plays of over 20 yards or more.
And Team Alberta has put quite a few of them together. 64-yard touchdown run by Halaki. A 69-yard touchdown run by Halaki. A 38-yard touchdown run by Sidani Bowers. A 60-yard touchdown run by Halaki. Not to mention a 45-yard touchdown pass to Sidani Bowers. And the offensive juggernaut that is Team Alberta has just not quit in this championship.
And that's the difference, the explosive plays.
Lindsay Joe Ware in at quarterback for Alberta. The give to Rahima Halaki. Bounces off a couple of tackles and picks up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, good hard downhill run here from Team Alberta. And really breaking a few tackles on the play. You can see Halaki, there's 1, there's 2. And it takes 4 players to take her down. Yes. And sure enough, Roman Small, or actually it was number 8 for Team Quebec. That is Alicia Pouliot on the tackle.
Lindsay Joe Ware in the shotgun. Sarah Fagnan on the sidelines. Ware sets up, throws, looking for Capozzi. That goes incomplete. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, rare execution here from Team Alberta. Just passes, it was on the money. Unfortunately, he just wasn't able to bring it in.
Alberta going for it on 3rd down. High snap. Ware stumbles, takes up over the left side, gets the 1st down before being tripped up by Roman Small once again, but it's a pickup of 5 for the backup quarterback of Team Alberta in there now with the outcome kind of settled at this point.
And playing to the end, right? One thing you do in a football game, you just play to the end, and Team Alberta just pressing the gas.
They finish it for sure.
High snap. Sidani Bowers with the give. Sidani Bowers breaks a couple of tackles, gets outside, cuts back inside, and a shoestring tackle there from Annabelle Baudry. Saved another touchdown. 42 yards on the run for Sidani Bowers. That gives her 9 carries for 153 on the afternoon.
Yeah. Annabelle Baudry de Montréal with a nice tackle right there. And
Julia Guittard, the injured Quebec player, at around the 37-yard line, and she looks like she's in a little bit of difficulty. Training staff out there immediately.
it'll be interesting to see moving forward after this tournament how many more leagues, women's league, are going to be popping up all over Canada. Because I know here in Ontario you got a couple of women's football leagues, spring and fall. It'll be interesting. I don't know if they have any in Quebec yet, but we'll see if they if more leagues in Canada will develop.
Number 12, there's Julia Guittard. And she was hit from behind there by Capozzi.
Yeah, holding her left arm, so it looks like it's her left arm, and it could be a shoulder, right? Not even when you get hit like that, you absorb that that spring action on your shoulder. And shoulder injuries are pretty common in football.
So, Nadia, you have the difficult task of choosing our players of the game for this one on both teams. Are you looking at anybody in particular right now?
I cannot say now.
Top secret, eh? Top secret.
We do here as a team. We do see players. You give some big numbers right there, but we always forget defender. We always forget those. Like this tackle that we just saw, it's outstanding because she actually saved the touchdown. She was the last defender right there.
But the beauty of it is we choose an offensive and a defensive player in the game.
That's great.
Lindsay Jo Ware throws that one out, looking for number 6. Amira Harb goes incomplete, and it'll be second down. 10 yards to go from the Quebec 25-yard line.
Yeah, Team Alberta head coach Sean Walter getting everybody in here, and it's nice to see.
Lindsay Jo Ware the give to number 20, Maya Pickering, and she gets around the right side for a pickup of 4. It'll be third down.
Nice run to the outside, picked up about 4 yards, leaving a 3rd and 6 situation.
And Sophia Piast comes on once again, and she'll attempt a 23-yard or 28-yard field goal for Team Alberta. Already good from 21 yards, and she had enough leg to clear it from 40. The kick is up, and it is good from 28 yards, and it's now 52-22 with Team Alberta controlling this. A minute 19 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Nadia, how impressed would special teams coach Corey McDermott be right now seeing that field goal?
Oh, he'll be impressed for sure. Like for now, they're on 2 on 2. So perfect.
Perfect day, eh? Yeah. Maybe getting a few tips.
Oh yeah, we definitely will.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's again, defending champion Team Alberta, really having a good game. And you know what? Give a lot of credit to Team Quebec here today. They weren't in this tournament last year, and look at that, first year of existence. Here they are in the gold medal championship game, and they're going to win the the silver medal. And you know, it's just going to really get more and more popular in Quebec, and I can just see them getting more and more players each year.
That pass complete to Grenier, picking up 12 and a Quebec first down.
We'd like to ask all teams to report to the south side stands and prepare for the closing ceremonies.
Time winding down the running clock. Here's Morneau. Pass over the middle. Looking for Baudry, or make that Hubert on the post. And it goes incomplete despite a great effort from Emily Hubert to get to the football.
Yeah, I can't say enough about Emily Hubert today, especially on special teams, wide receiver. Absolutely phenomenal game, and good job today from number 14, Quebec.
There's Morneau. Hits Hubert once again. The pickup is 8, and this one is over. Team Alberta is the national U18 champion for the second consecutive year with a 52-22 win over Team Quebec. A pretty impressive victory by Team Alberta, you guys, you coaches.
You know what? Team Alberta, offense, check mark. Defense, check mark. Special team, check mark. They had it all going today for this game. And Team Quebec, nothing really to be, hang your head down low, because they came into this tournament, absolutely phenomenal tournament. Nobody knew Frédéric Morneau before this tournament. Nobody knew Olivia Baudry, Romance Simard, and what they did is really grown the sport in Quebec, and I guarantee you more girls are going to want to play football all over Canada, not just in Quebec.
Yeah, generally the formation from Quebec are always good, so it's not a very surprise to have them in second place right now. They have nothing to worry about, like crying and everything. They've been doing a great job tonight. That was the first participation for them. They're going to learn from that. They're going to come back, and they're going to be better.
Well, most coaches in any sport always say that you have to learn to lose before you learn to win. And Quebec got a lesson here this afternoon. They had a tremendous tournament. You can't take anything away from them. They got to the gold medal game, but Alberta just too much on this day.
Yep, absolutely. And they're going to be rewarded with their second gold medal in 2 years.
Well, there you go. So, Nadia, now you have to select your players of the game for both Team Alberta and Team Quebec.
Yeah, I'm supposed to give it to Katie. Am I supposed? So for Quebec, it will be number 5, and in defense. And for Quebec in offense, it will be 80.
That's Annabelle Baudry on defense and Shayna Grenier on offense.
That's correct.
For Team Alberta.
Team Alberta defense will start number 43.
Charlie-Anne Ware.
You already know her name. And guess who it is in offense?
Rahima Halaki.
Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Number 4.
Rahima Halaki, 10 carries, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Voila.
Just a tremendous effort on her part. And she did it on the opening play from scrimmage. As soon as Alberta got a chance to touch the football, a 64-yard touchdown run opened the scoring, and that just started the day for her. So, Team Alberta, our champions once again here at the 2023 Women's U23 National Football Championships. We'll be back. Brett Bonesteel will wrap things up after the break.
Both teams as chosen by U18 Women's Championship Collection. Presenting these awards is Jim Mullen, President of Football Canada.
Nous attirons votre attention au centre du terrain pour la présentation du prix aux joueuses offensives et défensives du match pour les deux équipes, telles que choisies par le comité de sélection du championnat national féminin de football des moins de 18 ans. J'invite maintenant Jim Mullen, président de Football Canada, pour procéder à la présentation de ces prix.
Les joueuses offensives du match d'équipe pour Québec. The winner of the Most Valuable Defensive Player of the Game Award for Quebec, numéro 33, number 33, Olivia Baudry. le joueur offensif du match, l'équipe pour Quebec. The winner, most valuable offensive player of the game for Quebec, is number 4, Emily Hubert. Le joueur défensif du match de l'équipe pour Alberta, the winner of most valuable defensive player of the game for Team Alberta is number 82, number 42, Kaylee Boucher. Et maintenant, le joueur offensif du match de l'équipe d'Alberta, the winner of the most valuable offensive player of the game from Team Alberta is number 4, numéro 4, Rehema Horaki. We ask everyone please remain in your space or your seats for the official closing ceremony.
And just the final pictures here from Carleton University in the Women's U18 Tackle Football National Championships. The final, Alberta with a 30-point win. They win it 52-22, the final, and we just went through the players of the game from each team, both offense and defense, and now we're gonna do the medal ceremony, but a heck of a game here in the gold medal championship affair between Quebec and Alberta. Alberta just a little bit too much defensively and offensively here throughout the evening.
Team Indigenous, Team Ontario Black, Team Ontario Red.
Just getting a look at the championship trophies here from Football Canada.
Team Saskatchewan.
A little bit reminiscent of the Lombardi Trophy in the middle. And we're just being joined on the field here by the other teams that are champions of this tournament. And joined live now by Ron Raymond, Brett Bonesteel as well. And Ron, you were up there in the booth with Dan, and what were your thoughts overall on this championship gold medal affair?
It was really... Going into this game, it was Team Alberta's defense against Team Quebec's offense, and at the end of the day, Team Alberta on all facets of the game, offense, defense, and special teams, was outstanding. And for Team Quebec, remember, this is their first time ever in this tournament, and they really displayed. You got to remember that first game, they scored 90 points against Team New Brunswick, and then I believe they played their second game really against, can't remember if it was Saskatchewan or Manitoba, but anyway, it was a very dominant performance, and now they ran into somebody who gave them a big competition, but now the measuring stick is there. And like I told on air with Dan, we were saying Alberta has really set the standard on women's football in this tournament, and we've seen like nobody knew Holaki before this, Sidani Bowers, and now women's football across Canada is getting names and faces to recognition of who they are.
And Bowers and Halaki, well, what a talk about a 1-2 punch running the football. They were truly unstoppable here this evening.
And the thing that was really impressive was the explosive plays. When you look at the stats Dan talked about on air, you know, like it wasn't like 6-7 yards a run. We're talking like 45, 60 yards, and it was domination. And you know what? One thing we never talked about on the broadcast today, the offensive line and the defensive line for Team Alberta, how they were able to open up the holes for our team up for the running game. And it was just the one thing, and it's always the offensive line, the unsung heroes that no one really talks about, but I think it's really important to notify and talk about the offensive line of Team Alberta.
Just finishing things up here from Carleton University after a very successful 2023 U18 Women's National Football Championships from Ottawa.
Regardez, c'est qui les joueuses?
To assist the presentation of these awards, we're going to please Axel. Jim Mullen, Football Canada.
All right, thanks for tuning in tonight.
The winner,
Carleton University in the 2023 U18 Canadian National Women's Football Championships, a Rogers Sports exclusive.
You're sure. Michael,
And now, the presentation of the bronze, silver, and gold medals for Cummings Division. And now the gold medal to Ontario Black. Aaron Giesler of Football Ontario presenting the bronze medal, or sorry, the silver medal to Team Manitoba. Presenting the bronze is Tyler McNichol from Football Ontario. To Team New Brunswick, Équipe Nouveau-Brunswick. Félicitations. Congratulations to all three teams. invite the captains of Team Ontario Black to please come forward to receive the trophy. Their trophy. Et maintenant, pour recevoir le trophée du championnat, l'équipe de Loire, des capitaines de l'équipe Ontario Loire. Now to receive the championship trophy and coming division banner, we would ask captains on and welcome and congratulate Team Ontario Black. And now the presentation of the bronze, silver, and gold medals for the Harlow division. Our bronze medalists, please congratulate Team Ontario Red, Équipe Ontario Rouge. And our silver medalist, félicitations à l'équipe Quebec. Congratulations to our silver medalist, Team Quebec. Congratulations to the two-time champions of the U18 Women's Canadian Tackle Football Championship, l'équipe Alberta, Team Alberta, gold medalist. And now to receive the championship trophy and Harlow Division banner, we would ask the captains of Team Alberta to please come forward to receive the trophy and banner. Et maintenant, pour recevoir le trophée du championnat, nous demandons au capitaine de l'équipe Alberta. Congratulations, Alberta. Once again, Congratulations to Team Alberta. And Team Ontario Black. We ask the teams to go back to their lines for the presentation of the most valuable players. And now for the presentation of most valuable offensive players for Football Canada's 2023 U18 Women's Championship.
Et maintenant, le gagnant du prix pour la joueuse offensive par excellence du tournoi du championnat national féminin de tackle football des moins de 18 ans.
From Team Alberta, l'équipe Alberta, numéro 4, number 4, Rahema Holowski.
Et maintenant, la gagnante du prix pour la joueuse défensive par excellence du championnat national féminin de tackle football des moins de 18 ans.
The winner of the most valuable defensive player for Football Canada's 2023 U18 Women's Championship, also from Team Alberta, numéro 43, number 43, Chatan Ware.
Look at them go. Oh my God.
National féminin de tackle football des moins de 18 ans.
The winner of the most valuable special teams player for Football Canada's 2023 U18 Women's Championship. Give it up from Team Alberta, numero 21, number 21, Sagene Bird.
I think so, yeah. Thanks, Doug. You enjoy.
Once again, we want to thank all of the volunteers, all the staff that put this tournament together, and most of all, our 8 teams. L'équipe Indigenous, Team Indigenous Football Canada. L'équipe Nouveau-Brunswick, Team New Brunswick. L'équipe Manitoba, Team Manitoba. L'équipe Ontario Black, Team Ontario Black. L'équipe Saskatchewan, Team Saskatchewan. L'équipe Ontario Red, Team Ontario Red. L'équipe Quebec, Team Quebec. Et maintenant, le championnat, l'équipe Alberta, Team Alberta. With that.
La fin de cette présentation conclut ainsi le tournoi du championnat national féminin de tackle football des moins de 18 ans. Au nom de Football Canada, Football Ontario et le Comité O, nous désirons souligner le travail acharné et l'organisation hors pair de nombreux bénévoles et contributeurs de la région d'Ottawa. Encore une fois, nous désirons remercier les équipes ainsi que les familles et amis de partout au Canada qui sont venus à Ottawa pour faire de ce tournoi un événement mémorable. Merci encore.
With that, the presentation concludes this year's 2023 U18 Women's Championship. On behalf of Football Canada, Football Ontario, and the host organizing committee, we'd like to especially recognize the hard work and tremendous organization of the many volunteers and contributors from the Ottawa area. Once again, we'd like to thank all the teams, their families and friends from all over this great country for coming to Ottawa and making this such a memorable event. Thank you again. Merci tout le monde. We want all the teams to report together as a group at center field around the Ravens logo. All players, coaches report to center field.